Hello everybody, this is Jessica with Stamp a Blessing, where I stamp to cheer the brokenhearted and connect all my friends to Jesus. I am very excited to be back on a Monday. I know in the United States it's a holiday, but this is my hobby and I love coming on Monday, so I decided I'm gonna go on Monday and I'm going to create with my ladies. Yay! So if you are here, please say hello. If you are watching a replay, you can also say hello. I would love to know where are you watching from, and I have a lot of good things to share with you today. So I'm gonna turn my camera around. We have new product, we have paper shares, we have announcements, and we have a fun fold. So I'm really happy to share with you. Thank you for joining me. It is a happy Monday. It is a blessing to be together today. So let's share with you a little bit. I'm going to switch my camera around. You see a big mess on my table. It is because it is really messy. This is nothing new. Okay, I really try to keep my area clean, but if I want to be creative, I need to let the messes happen, so they are happening. There is Carmita. Thank you for being here, Carmita. Bendiciones gigantes. That means giant blessings to you as well. Bobby is here from Arkansas. Woo, woo, woo. Now I know where you live. And Jessica's on her way. Thank you. I was texting you. I was running. Okay, Faith is here with music in her heart. Marlene is here. Thank you so much for joining me from Wisconsin, Marlene. Mimi is here from California. Hola, amigas. I love it. I love it. You're saying hello to everyone. Maria made it. Yes, it's Monday. Maria was like, oh, today's Monday. Yes, it's Monday. We're on. Yay. We are starting our week correctly. We're starting our week right. Why is that? Because I love starting my week doing something that is joyful and fun for me. I need to be very intentional in putting the joy of the Lord in my life, and stamps actually help me with that. So Filomena is here. Thank you, Filomena. Thank you, Patricia from Oklahoma. Woo, woo, woo. We're on it. Adele is here from Delaware. I used to live in Delaware. I hope all things are going well over there. And Carla Bessie is here. Yeah, Bessie. I said it correctly. Yeah, I learned that one a long time ago. Thank you, Carla, for joining me. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and start, because there is so much to share and I want you to learn a new fun fold. And I don't think I have all the parts all together, to be honest, but if I need to get back to my stamping cut and bus and bring it back, it's totally fine, right? So where should I start? I should start with, I got an order this week and I finally opened it. I got some envelopes on that order, so that was at the top. I got some mini catalogs, so I hope that you got your mini catalog. It's absolutely gorgeous. It has so much in it and I am so happy. You know what? Today is September 1st and we are kind of entering the burr month, right? Or like September, October, November, December. We are already preparing for the holidays and this is the time of joy, and we are inviting joy into our lives. And as crafters, we just love doing that. Like, it's an honor. It's an honor. And I got some goodies. So I wanted to show you the things that I got, because you now know what I'm going to be creating with in the next month. Okay. But I got this Gathering Moments stamp set. It is actually a cling stamp set. And if you did not know, Stampin' Up is going to be going away from the cling stamp sets. Yes, they are moving away from them. And I really like them. So I don't mind getting this one in cling. What they will do is that all the stamp sets that are now clean and that they plan to keep, they will turn into photopolymer. It's a big hit. The photopolymer stamp sets sell faster. They are easy to see through. It's like amazing. Like, I really go for photopolymer most times, unless the stamp only comes in cling. This one I love because it has that kind of like feeling of different color, like a distinctive stamp set. I don't know if this one is called distinctive, but I believe it is when I see the different shading it is. So you're going to be saying, I love your friendship means the world to me. That is so beautiful. Gather. I want to gather. I've been having guests. This week I actually had guests. I'll tell you about that in a little bit. And we have the Gathering Leaves embossing folder. So this is very cute. Look how cool that's going to look. It's like little tiny leaves. Okay. So I'm very happy with that one. We have the, what else did I get? Have mercy. Oh, I got A Child is Born. Hello. I always go for my Christmas ones, the ones with a Christian, Christ message. For unto us a child is born. Oh, come, let us adore him. All is calm and all is bright. I love the combination of fonts in there, as you can tell. And el pesebre, little thingy that the word is not coming in English, but believe me, in Spanish, it's el pesebre, and the little animals, oh holy night, and when they saw the star, they rejoice, and I rejoice because of Christ Jesus our Lord. So you'll see me working with that. This is actually a suite, so I got the Gathering Moments dies as well. I need to show you this one's really quick. Okay, it's a moment of joy, and I tell you what, I shared in my team today, I shared a picture of my Benjamin, my son, who just turned 5 in August, and he is holding a gift that my sister sent him, and he is so excited. Like, his face is like, yay! You know, he can't contain the joy. And I thought, why are we all like that? We are like that. Even adults, we do that. We are so happy when we get new things. So this is the new, right? And I'm ready for the new, and I want you to be ready for the new. I want you to get excited about the new, because I believe that the Lord has new things in store for us, okay? So look how cool this is. Not only the stamp set is going to be has some framelets, so they go around the images. You see, I have all these ones that go around the images that come with the stamp. I love this little piece right here and here that kind of brings some background. But then we have these huge leaves, and I love that this one is a framelit, but then this one you put it in the center, and it also makes those little holes. And what I've encountered in the different, you'll see if you already got your mini catalog, you'll be able to see that they placed some twine, some thin twine through it. So you can put twine, you can put gold twine. I can only imagine the possibilities. So I'm really, really excited about this. Let me put this here. So I'll be working with this very soon, and I wanted you to know, because many of you like to actually order what I order so that you can work with me, alongside with me, and I love that. It's kind of fun to see what you create. Comes with this beautiful Cajun Craze and gold dots. You see them there. They have that gold in it. Can you see it? It's beautiful. Manger. Thank you, Mimi. El pesebre is the manger. It doesn't come easy. Oh my goodness. My language sometimes gets old. My friend Faith was here the other day, and she just laughed listening to me talking to my husband on the phone. He was on speakerphone. We're talking to each other, and we are truly switching from English to Spanish, English to Spanish. I did not even notice until she started laughing. And I said, what? And she said, are you hearing yourselves? You're both speaking English and Spanish. I'm like, really? Yes, we do. And sometimes my Spanish gets stuck, like pesebre. Hello, I grew up with the pesebre. Now, I did order this. No, I did not order the full suite. This is a Christmas suite that is coming. But I ordered the labels dies because I think I'm going to be using this in a lot of projects. So I'll show them to you, okay, in case you have not gotten them in your demonstrator. Or if you are going to order, all of this that I'm showing you is going to be available September 3rd. So on Wednesday, you're going to have the new catalog. Everything is going to be available. So I'm really excited. Not only the new catalog that you saw on my hand a few minutes ago, but also there's a lot of online exclusives. So make sure that when you go to shop product, you find the online exclusives. They're beautiful. There's a lot of goodness coming. I have one more that I have to show you that I think is an online exclusive, so you may want to get it. But I think these are so cute. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. I should have totally used this today. Why I didn't think of that? I'll make it simple, okay? See, since you don't have this yet, but you will be most likely getting them because they're all way too pretty, way too awesome. These are the traditional label dies, okay? So I'm showing you all the goodies, the goodies, goodness. That's a new word, Goonies. The Goonies. No, it's not the movie from many years ago. Basic white cardstock. I needed that as well. I'm going to put this right here on this side. I hope it doesn't fall. I have the paper. I wanted to show you the paper because I am doing paper shares, okay? So if you did not know and you have not signed, please sign. You have today and tomorrow pretty much to sign. I already sent a bunch of invoices to my ladies. I have 2 groups filled, and there's one that is midway. I would have to most likely fill more than that in order to send 2 more groups. So if you're interested, please send me an email, stampablessing@gmail.com, or comment below this video, or go to my Facebook group, or message me under Stamp a Blessing or Jessica CRUZ de Urrutia in Facebook. You'll find me. But look at this pretty paper. Okay, you have to see. It has gold. Do you see the little veins of those leaves? It has gold foil, and even the little mushroom right there. Do you see it? Yay! We are excited for fall. September is here. Hi, and the weather is changing. It's already changing. Look how gorgeous this is. We have some very cute leaves looking in that direction, and they are all foiled as well. I think if I do this, you can see it better. I needed to show you at least one paper. Come on, this is the fun part of Mondays, right? I get you all excited. Look at that paper. Ah, this is beautiful, and it goes with the plaid gingham embossing folder that we already have. Look at that, all very neat. This is so beautiful. I love that brown. It has a little bit of a design in there. Do you see it? It is so nice. Wow. Look at this. I wonder if the dies actually cut through this. I can only imagine that it should, because it actually coordinated. Oh, Jessica, come on, hurry up. Hurry up, Jess. Hurry up. Let's see. Is there anything here that would go? Let me see. This one doesn't. Oh, this one. This one maybe? No, it doesn't. Okay, this one maybe. I'm looking for the ones that cut. Come on, something has to cut in here. I have a big one. I'm trying to think if this one goes. Maybe I have the wrong leaf. I may have the wrong leaf in here, but this one's, at least one of this paper must coordinate with my dies, right? So I'll let you know later, because I don't know. I'm just opening this with you. That's how my life goes. Wow, look at this paper. It looks like a Christmas gift, to be honest, but it can also be used for fall. And this paper is actually meant for fall. Oh man, look at that. So pretty, so beautiful. I know you're already feeling fall love right now. Just loving it. Look, and this is the same design as the embossing folder, so I'm really excited to show you this. I could show you so much more, but I decided to go with my favorites at this point, and this is what we have. So sign for my pretty paper shares. There is some information below. If you go below right in this video, you will be able to see that there's a link that says join my paper pumpkin. There's a PDF that has all the information, like this PDF is there with everything that is included, and the price is $47, including shipping and handling, and that's priority mail. Oh, I forgot to show you this. Wait a second. This is also part of the suite. Okay, earthen toned metallics. So I need to show you this. Yay! I'm loving this. Look at that. Oh, you can see me. Woohoo! Hello. I love it. This is gorgeous. Like, it's not copper, it's more like an early espresso. It's called earthen tone metallic. I'm not gonna put it back here because then I'm gonna take forever, but I wanted to show you that. Okay, so I wonder if you already received the, I don't want this to fall. If you already received the mini catalog. So did you receive the mini catalog? I hope you already have it. It's beautiful. If you haven't, this is some of the product that is also going to come available September 3rd. This is Peace on Earth, and it's also a wonderful, wonderful suite. Okay, and what I love the most about it is it comes with a gorgeous embossing folder that is like this, and it comes with two sizes of dies that kind of go on the inside. There's one bigger. I don't seem to have one cut right at hand, but you see there's one that covers the whole thing, and then one that goes on the inside. Love my labels. This is my favorite part, is the doves. It comes with two different doves. Jessica's not able to get them out. Okay, so it comes with two different doves. Okay, one is like this, and it comes with some sprigs, and it comes with another dove that I'm going to show it to you in a minute in a project, but this is the other one. So I'm just giving you a heads up of what's coming this week. This is on Wednesday, okay? Wednesday, September 3rd. All of this is going live, and I am so happy because I like new things. I'm like little kids. I don't know you, but I get excited when new things are coming. This is the paper. I think I showed you this before in another video, but this is the paper that comes with this, and it's also part of my pretty paper share. So don't get look at that. You don't want to miss this. This is so beautiful. Look, all my pretty paper shares, all the papers that are 4x6, I'm sorry, all the papers that are 12x12 get cut to 4x6, and we divide all of the papers included between 6 crafters. So instead of you only purchasing 1 or 2 pieces or 1 or 2 designers paper, you're having a sample that you can use for many cards Look how pretty. You have a sample of so many different papers that are in, and you can kind of pick and choose which ones are your favorites if you want more, or just use the ones that you purchased from me on that share. This one comes also with some beautiful little flowers, different blues, cloud cover, secret sea, I think it's misty moonlight, and we have some very nice glitter paper as well, and this is included in the pretty paper shares, the glitter paper as well. So I'm super happy to share with you. This is all goodies, goodies, many good things. During one of our events with the company, we created several projects. This is one just showcasing a bit of the paper. Isn't that beautiful? And this one was another one, super cute, sending love. And you can put it on the inside like that. Can you see that little flower right there? We use a little bit of everything, the embossing, the heartfelt prayers, and then we have this beautiful fun fold, peace on earth, and you see the nice little butterfly that is flying in here. Love it. Little box as well that we created. Big hugs for a friend. And I need to show you something else. So I was telling you that I started having some events, and this last Saturday I had an event at my home right here, and I invited some friends and we stamped. So I'll show you the cards that we made if I can find them. They're right here, and this is one of them. We created this one, which is a little something for you, and we use the technique of debossing, okay, with that nice circle embossing folder that we have, and the name is escaping me, but it's beautiful. Put a happy birthday on the inside, and this is supposed to be a manly card, all right? Okay, so it's super simple, nothing too crazy. Then we made this beautiful card. It was inspired by Sherry, and I think her last name is, hi Sherry, I will say your last name wrong if I just throw it out, so I won't say your last name, but I will tell you in my blog. I'll put who inspired me to make one, and we have the happy birthday wishes right there. So then we created this card, big hugs for a good friend, and we use those peace on earth dies. I just cut it in half. Look how pretty, isn't that good? You can use your pretty papers as well. Then we made this card, and this card has one of the doves from Peace on Earth. I use a different paper because I'm trying to use what I have. So I use a different paper. You can see it in here, Peace on Earth, and we have that little dove. Everybody got to have a dove and a little twine to make a card. And then last but not least, we also made this card. I made two styles. We made an easy sea fold with the beautiful butterflies, okay? And under his wings, you will find refuge. So this one has the butterfly a little bit sideways, and this one has the butterfly totally straight. So you see that you can make it one or another, but these are very cute sea folds, and we had so much fun. The ladies brought so much food. I still have food. Thank you for the food that you all left in my home. My kids are enjoying it. There was fruit and there was veggie. I told them all to bring something to share. Oh my dear goodness, we had more. We could share with the entire community if you let them. They kept bringing and bringing, and it was amazing. We had a beautiful time. Okay, so I've been on for a very long time. Thank you for sticking with me. We are going to start creating now, okay? Because I really want to show you the fold that we are going to be making. And this, I'm going to be using my Farmhouse Florals, okay? So if you have it available, feel free to bring it, okay? Because we're going to be using it. Also, I'm going to be using some of my Secret Sea colors. I'll use the Petal Pink, and I'll use Misty Moonlight because we're going to pair it with this particular kit. So if you have those colors, bring them along. I'm going to be using this stamp set that came with the kit. Oh, and there's one thing I forgot to show you, that it's actually coming on September 3rd. I believe this is an online exclusive, and I really won my heart. It's called Signed Design. I love it. Sign the sign. There's a good sign right here. I love it. Merry and bright. Happy New Year. May be filled with joy. Trick or treat, though I don't celebrate Halloween. Be sweet. Season of thanks. May your day, and you could certainly put be sweet on the inside of this. And we're going to be using this one today. So I want to give you a little sneak peek of it because it's wonderful. I think I have all the other ones in here. You see, but the coolest part about that is that it actually comes with a punch, and the punch, I believe, is called Sign Design Punch or something like that. It's the sign label. I believe it's the name, but it's a bundle and I'm really excited that I got it. So we are going to be using that. And today, okay, let's see, where should we start? I don't know. I need the sample. I'll show you the sample. And the person who inspired this was my friend Faith. So thank you, Faith, for your beautiful card. I'll show you the card that she made, and then we're going to create one of our own. And the one that we are going to make is going to have the Farmhouse Florals as the main star, right? But this is a beautiful card that she sent me, and she actually printed this on her computer, on her printer from the computer. It's beautiful, and it says, let today be about choosing joy, noticing the little things, and finding beauty in the simple moments. Here's to coffee cups, cozy mornings, and fresh starts. Wishing you a day full of peace and possibility. What's one good thing you're choosing to see today? And I'm like, yes, I want to see joy. And that's why I'm live today. I want the joy of the Lord to be your strength. I want the joy of the Lord to be my strength. I want to be able to share in what God is doing, partnering with God in what he's doing. And I know he's doing a new thing. So I'm encouraging you to remember that he does new things. So you're going to be making a new fun fold with me. I already show you a lot of goodness, the pre-paper shares, new stamp sets coming, new things coming, and papers. I'm so happy. The cards that I created with the ladies that came to my class, the class free to create, the purpose was to refresh their souls. And I hope that they left mega refreshed. I think they did. I was refreshed. Okay. So look at the fold. It's really cool. It's called the corner pop-up card. So opens like this, and then put it like this. And the coolest part is that it is open like that, but it's not supposed to stay like that. The pop-up happens right here, and I'll show it to you in a second. And then when you close it like this, it stands like that. So look how cute! Isn't that beautiful? Now let me show you what she put. She put, the way we choose to see the world creates the world we see. And we have such power by Holy Spirit to create beautiful things, to renew our mind in Christ Jesus and in his word. And then she definitely wrote in there, choose joy. So thank you, Faith. This was the inspiration for today. Let's see if I can make something as beautiful as you did. I'm not sure. But we're gonna go for it. Okay, we're gonna go for it with what I have. So if you have anything, I want you to go find a piece of card base or cardstock that is 8.5 by 8.5, because that's how we are going to start today. Okay, I'll show you the pieces that we will get from the Farmhouse Florals, and I could certainly change it a bit and do something a bit different, but I really like the one with the typewriter, so I will be using that one. Okay, and I'll close this, but look how cute. Okay, so now you have the idea. Now, if you wonder how this actually stays standing, Faith had to tell me that it has magnets. So since I was so excited to try it, I actually ordered the magnets, and I ordered them on Amazon as she told me, and here they are. I'll show you how to use them in a little bit, but if you don't have magnets, they are super tiny. Okay, like mega tiny. Look at that. Super tiny. And I put under this video where it says see more, I actually added the link. So if you go under the video where I write, hello, this is Monday and we choose joy, and all my information is there, see more area on this video on YouTube, you will see 2 hearts. I put 2 or 3 hearts, and it says the magnets for the fun fold. And there's a link in there that if you click, it will take you to Amazon. And it does have a link that you can purchase them. Okay, so I do have an Amazon, how do you call that when you are like associates with Amazon? So that link actually helps me build up my business, and it does give me a commission. So just to let you know, but I love this. So we're going to be trying it. Okay, so let me put it on the side so I can look at it. Very beautiful. Okay, and I'm going to bring first, I think I'm going to choose my papers. Now, you think, okay, what is Jessica gonna go for? Well, my paper shares. I need to use my paper shares. And this is a Kintsugi inspiration from the big catalog. Okay, so if you have not used it, Bobby, I'm thinking of you. I'm pretty sure you got a lot of this paper and you can use it with me. Now, there are several different styles in here. Okay, I used some of this in one of my cards before. Look at that. So beautiful. This is how I usually cut my paper shares. Okay, so I know I'm going to be using one of these flowers, but I think I have pretty much everything else out. And the funny part is it actually coordinates with what we're doing. So let's start from the beginning. Okay, I'll put things aside. You're going to take your cutter. Follow me, please. And you are going to cut this at 8.5 by 8.5. So my piece of card base or cardstock in this case is 8.5 by 11. But I don't need that huge piece. So let me move here a bit. I don't need that huge piece. So I'm just gonna go 8.5 by 8.5. And this was Faith's idea, because she said, I've seen it done with smaller pieces of card base, but why should we do that? So 8.5 by 8.5. Then you're going to not cut anymore for now. I'm going to close this part and you are going to score. So we're going to be scoring in half. So we're going to score at 4 1/4. We're going to switch it 90 degrees, and we will score again at 4 1/4. Okay. After you do that, I want you to be able to leave it right where it was, and I want you to cut from the middle of the card base down. So you're going to be cutting at 4 1/4 down or up to 4 1/4. So I'm going to go up this time. I'm going to just go up, 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 up. And I'm right there at 4 1/4, and I should be right in the middle of my paper. Okay, so I have that big cut in there. Now, that's the only part you're gonna cut. Now the next part is you're gonna go from the inside. So we're here, we're gonna go out to this corner, top to bottom, and we're going to score. So I'm going to put the top where that line is. I may put this a little closer so you can see what I'm doing. I think that would work better. Yep. So I'm gonna go right here where this scoring line is. I'm gonna put it right there. And then I'm gonna find the other side, and I'm gonna put it at this bottom edge right here, right in the groove where my little scoring tool passes. Okay, so we're gonna go like that. I did it right there. And then I'm gonna go top to the other corner. So always start with the top, aligning your top, and then the outside corner from here to here. I'm so excited to be trying this. Totally your fault, Faith, if you are on. You inspired me, and I am very grateful, because I was not mega excited, or like I was not feeling it with this particular kit. It's so pretty. I did not want to cut it. I did not want to do too much. So I've been just exploring possibilities with it, and this one got me moving. So thank you, Faith, for sending me that beautiful card. It truly brought joy. And we had a joyful weekend as well. So now I'm just folding all the edges, and I'm taking these ones on the corners and folding them back, as you can tell. Okay, so I have everything folded, and I can certainly use my bone folder if you wish, just to make those very crisp. Okay, because you do want your card to be very crisp. Now the way that Faith folded it, when you finish, is going to be like this, and then like this. I think that's the way that she did it. Okay, so that this message right here is the first thing that comes. But to be honest, I discovered that you can do it any way you want. You can do it like this, and then like this, and then this is the part that comes first. So it doesn't matter what way you do it, as long as you tell your friend what she told me. It stands. It stands. Make sure it stands. For some reason, the moment it came, it really just took, boom, it just went like that. I'm like, oh, this stands. By the time she texted me and told me that the card stands, I already had it standing on my table. So it must be a card maker thing. Okay, it's like a language between us, which is really good. There, you're on. I see a beautiful fold, Faith. Yes, it is. It's beautiful, and she did a beautiful job. Sorry, I've been not reading very much, but I see that. Yvette is here from Jacksonville, North Carolina. I finally got a notification that you're going live. Yay! I love YouTube. Thank you. This is good. So happy that you are all here. Jane is here too. Thank you. Marcia's here. Yay! Adele, we met at the Pittsburgh convention. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I think I have your face on my memory, but I don't want to. I met so many people. I don't want to just go and say, oh, you have the hair like this, and you're like, no. So hopefully we stay connected. Adele, thank you so much. It is awesome. You're the one from Delaware. I love it. Okay, so we have the basics of our card right here. Now we're going to cut the paper. Now, the coolest part is that when Faith was doing this, for some weird reason, she was making it for me and thinking of my paper shares. Thank you, Faith. So she considered that I use papers and I cut them for by 6. So in this case, we are going to be cutting these two papers at 4 by 4, okay? So I'm gonna go ahead, and maybe I should do one at the same time, but I'm trying to rush. So I'm gonna go 4 by 4. Ha! It cut them. 4 by 4. Now, after I cut them 4 by 4, I'm going to cut them in half. So I'm gonna go here diagonal, okay? Half and diagonal. So I'm gonna go right there. And I start from the bottom up, right there. And I'm gonna do the other one as well. Right here. The good thing about this paper in particular is that it's non-directional, so you can use it in diagonal folds like this one, okay? Make sure that you don't use the directional one. You have to be very careful if you do, okay? Now I'm planning on using this paper for the bottom, so I'm going to be using this also as a 4 by 4, but I'm not cutting this one as I mentioned, okay? I'm not cutting this one in diagonal because it's gonna be the bottom of my card. Okay, so let me put this here for now. Let's see what other parts do we need. And we will keep this for later. We have more. Okay, so I also have, white. I'm gonna have a white. Actually, I have 2 whites. You can use white or you can use beige. But because this is beige, I'm gonna use the white for the other side of my card. So in this case, using Faith's idea, this is going to be here because I don't have that absolutely awesome scallop square that she owns. I'm gonna put this right here, and then this one would be going right here as the bottom of my card. Does that make sense? Okay, so now I have all of my pieces and I'm following the template that Faith sent me, and later this will be standing where I create. So my card can look like this, okay? And then these other parts will be, oh, look, it's kind of similar to the one that you did. Okay, so I love this color, the petal pink color, love it. We were talking about those colors on Saturday. So that's how it's gonna look, but I don't have this particular card base. So let's move along and start working with what we have. Thank you, Faith, this is gorgeous. I love it. I'm gonna put it standing. I like to look at it. And it's so cool because you just do that and boop, it goes like that. She did such an awesome job, don't you think? Yay! If I have sound system, it will go like, wow, wow. I just put it there. Okay, so let's start organizing our card here a little bit. So I'll grab my glue, and I already told you how I was going to position this one. So this is not a difficult card, and she kept telling me, and it's not until you actually try it that you realize, no, it's not a difficult card. So that is good. Praise the Lord. Thank you, Jesus. So my favorite glue is out again. I love using my Tumbo, and I need to order. I just placed an order, and here I need to order more Secret. See, I love this in color. Is gorgeous, elegant. It's just powerful. I love it. So I need more because I only order, you know, those that come with the 5 different ink colors. Well, I ordered that, and my Secret C color is pretty much gone. That's so sad. So here I am. Okay, let me see if I put it straight. Yes, I did. And I love the combination with the petal pink. I just love petal pink. It's one of my, it doesn't really look like a pink. It's more like a peach. Should have been petal peach. But I'm not in charge of how Stampin' Up calls their colors. So it is petal pink, okay? But in my heart is petal peach because it looks like a peach, not like a pink. Right? Anybody says amen? Amen. I love this. Okay. So this is one that is going to go there, and this is another one that is going to go right here. Now, I want to tell you something. When I was making this, my original that I made, I forgot about the magnets. So I won't let you forget about the magnets. Is that okay? So let me remind you about the magnets right in this moment. This we will use very soon. Not yet. Now, the magnets are coming, and the link for the magnets are down there. I'll show you what I did. Maybe this is not what Faith did, but I kind of figured it out on my own since she gave me the kind of like the, you do this, you do this, you did this. I'm like, okay, cool, I'll do it. And then I figured out, and I'm like, ooh, she was totally right. Okay, so I'm going to get these ones out. Look, they are so good. They stick together. Yeah, there's 100 that came in this little one. I think it's like $6 and something. So I'm just going to get 2 of them out. Okay, 1 and 2. I'm gonna put them right there, and I'm gonna put all my other ones. I'm just gonna divide them in 2 like that. They're tiny but powerful, and I love that. I'm gonna put them back. Now the coolest thing is, I did not know this, my dear Faith, they actually came with adhesive. What better than that? I was like, huh, I don't even need glue dots. This thing came with a glue dot. Whoop, whoop. That was a blessing. So what I'll do now is that I will position this where it goes before I actually position these two papers, okay? So I will take one of them off. I know that they stick like that, like this, right? I don't think they stick the other way around. Nope, no, I have to put them the correct way. So this one sticks like that. I have two of them together, okay? And what I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna put the top one, I'm gonna put it here, and the bottom one, I'm gonna put it here, because when they top, they're gonna be exactly as they came, okay? So they're gonna go like this. So I'm going to take a little glue dot, and I'm gonna put it in there, and then I'll show you how I did the other one. So I'll take a glue dot out of the ones that came from the Amazon package. Did I actually get it out? I don't know. Let's see if I get it out. Oh, I have another one on my other finger. I don't know how I did that. Don't ask. No idea how I have two glue dots in my hand, but oh my, now it's stuck everywhere. Okay, this did not happen when I was doing my other sample. But since I'm live, what is a live without a blooper? Not everything can go perfect, right? Things do not necessarily go perfect. Okay, so I'm gonna put that one right there. I don't think I have another one here. Oh yeah, I have. Maybe I can use it. Yes, I will use it. Thank you, Lord. Okay, I won't use it yet. What I'll do is that I'll take my card and I'll position it. And I'll give you a tip, okay? I'll position it, how it goes. And I'm gonna take it, it's still looking up, and I'm gonna put it down here. It came with it, like it immediately came with it. Like I was there, I just put it looking up like it's supposed to be, and it exactly positioned itself under this one. So now I'm gonna put the glue dot right here, right? Gonna take it off, or take the glue dot off, a little paper of the glue dot, and take it off. And now I'm gonna close my card and press really hard, because I want that other ones to stick to the bottom, okay? But isn't that so cool? Okay, it's looking cool. I like it. I like that little magnet. We're gonna be covering it in a little bit. But look, just putting the glue dot in there, it kept it, and you don't have a trouble just putting it together. And when you close your card, it's going to stand really cute. Look at that, so pretty. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. I'm already loving it, and those papers are gorgeous, don't you think? Yay, looks like fun. It is fun. Okay, so we have this done. Thank you for glue dots. Thank you, Faith, for this awesome idea. I have not had fun like this in a while. Okay, so I'm gonna now take this and I'm going to be position it in place. So for that, I'm going to use some of my tear and tape. I could also use glue. It's not a big deal. And if you do like me and you forget to put the magnet before, don't worry. There is a quick solution, because you have other things that you're going to put on top. So just remember that there is always a good solution. Okay, let's see what else I'm missing. I may do this one right here. Okay, so now I'm gonna put my paper where it goes. And I'm using my pretty paper shares because I'm inviting you to be part of them. And in that way, supporting what I'm doing. Love doing it. Love doing my paper shares. I'm gonna put this right here. And nobody will know that there's a magnet under there. Haha. Okay, this one I'm gonna put as well, because I plan to put something else in there. Okay, so you can stamp on it if you wish, or you can just leave it empty and write your message there. Like this could be the page where you just write the message. Is that okay? So you don't necessarily need to, would not be a bad idea if you want to like put more tape, but I did not think you needed it. So here I go, I'm gonna put this right here. And with this, we have our, pretty much our setup for the card done. Isn't that good? So pretty. Okay, now we go like this, and it just stays in there. Look how nice. Yay! So pretty. Okay, so let me go back to what I'm supposed to be doing now. I need to bring my Big Shot because I had the idea on how to do this, but I sort of forgot to get my things out. So this was a card that I made last time, okay? And it was also pretty, and then I was not able to go back to YouTube. So if you want to watch this video, it is here on the live stream. This was another one, is the one that was the simplest card in the entire world. I just used the teacup and a little bit of scissors, and I was just trying to create with the stamps. And if you are one of my subscribers, you should be receiving today the Paper Pumpkin Creatives PDF bundle. And it has another idea where I pretty much only use the stamp set, because I want you to be able to use the exclusive stamp sets, and I give some tips on that PDF. So please read the instructions, because it's really a cool tip and I've never shared it before. And I was like, oh, this is such a cool idea. I did not even do it on that card. So we are going to go ahead and get some things out of here. Now, the one that I plan to use is this one, but not the card per se, but the insides. Okay, so I'm going to be using the typewriter. I'm going to be using the little paper that came with the typewriter, and I'm also going to be using the flowers. Where are they? Come on out. Okay, the flowers, so that these little parts are not going to be part of this card anymore. This is going to be separate card, okay? And this is pretty much a card by itself, so I don't see the mega extra need of using all those parts, and I will use those parts for my card. Okay, so we have this in here. I also cut several of these, so I want to show you that come with the circle of seasons. Remember the circle of seasons flowers, or dies I should say, right here. Make sure they don't fall. And this one coordinates, these dies coordinate with the paper pumpkin from July, August, and September. So I'm excited for those. And the September one is a fall one, so don't miss that one, okay? So these parts are gonna be here. I also have this little flower, which I want to use. And I need something else. What was it, Lord? Oh, and I have this stamp set, which we will use. And we will use a little bit more white cardstock that I'm not seeing it, but we will find it. Now, let me bring my Stampin' Cut and Emboss. Don't go anywhere. Camita is here. Wow, this is amazing. You are so sweet. If you are here, give me some emojis or let me know that you are here. I want to see your comments coming up and know that I am not creating all by myself. I know I've been on for a while, but this is a new thing. It is exciting to share with you. Let me bring my machine. Okay. Here we go. Okay, so I brought my machine and my very well used. Now, if you have circles, I want you to use any circle dies that you have. I don't have any that are super big like this one that are current, so I just brought what I have. This is a 3.5 circle. Now, the one that Faith used was maybe a little bit smaller and it looks beautiful. It's about 3 inches, okay? And I wanted to use one a little bit bigger to be able to place the typewriter in the inside. So it's actually like 3.25, so it's not too far from reality. Are you with me? We're not too far from reality. Now, I want to see what I did in here because I don't want to forget it. I want to make sure I'm doing all things correctly here. Okay, so the first thing I'm gonna do is this goes in the center. Most likely I'm going to be using the same background. It's gonna be Secret C, so give me 1 second. Secret C, where are you? Oh, it just fell. Everything fell. Woo! When you want to do things quick, it's like, woohoo! Everything is flying on me now. But this is fine. All is gonna be okay. I also have some petal pink cardstock that I'm pulling out right here. So I'll show you what we're gonna do. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to fold this in half. I only need half of this or less. See you, wow, this is amazing, Bobby. I have magnets from an old project. There you go. You can use any magnets as long as they come together and they're flat under your thing, right? Okay, so I'm going to cut one of these circles and then we're gonna cut another circle, and that will be all that we will do with this one. Let me go for it. My camera is moving crazy because I moved my lamps. I had to move my lamps this last week to take some pictures and outside of my room, and now my lamps are not connected to the table. So it's like so hard. Now I'm going to fold this one in half. So I have one circle here. I'm gonna fold this one in half. You see, I'm learning. Faith is like, what is she doing? I learned from the best. Come on. I just look at your card like 115,000 times and I got it. Okay, so if you notice, maybe I did not show you, I should show you. Yeah, maybe I should show you since I'm teaching you to do it. I'm going to leave I folded this because I need pretty much 2 circles, okay? But I'm gonna leave a little bit out because I want that bent in there. So I don't want the bent to be cut, okay? And I'm gonna use the same size. You can use a little smaller, but you can also use the same size. I'm gonna take both of them through the machine. There you go. And we are done with this part. Loving it and almost there. Thank you for everybody that is joining and coming in. This is so much fun. I love it. And if you want to know what I'm using framelits from like, I don't know how many years ago. Circles collection. This doesn't exist. But they work with the machine. So if you have circles, use them, right? So the first step we're going to do is we're going to take this little functional circles here and we're going to fold it in is what I believe I did. Yes, I'm gonna fold it in like this. Okay, it's not totally in. You see the little difference in there? Okay, because this one is going to be glued to this one so that when it stands like this. You see it there? Okay, so let's do that. I'm gonna grab some glue. And I'm pretty sure you can do this with other shapes as well if you don't have circles, or you may have different sort of circles. You can do it with rectangles, pretty sure. No problem to get it standing like an easel. It's called a pop-up card. So this is the pop-up, okay? So we have that already in there. Yay! And now we're gonna get some nice dimensionals. Okay, because this one is going to go right here, but I'm not going to put it there yet because I have to stamp. So let's stamp. We have not stamped anything today. That is so not fair. We need to stamp. Come on, let's stamp. Now this one comes with a little tiny paper that is supposed to go like right here. It has a slit, you see, and you put it in there. So cute. I love it. It looks like a little compact. Yes, it does. Oh, we could put like, look at yourself, you're beautiful, and then put like silver or some sort of foil sheet in there that looks like a mirror, right, Bobby? I heard you. This is good. Okay, so I'm going to take my, let me see, my secret C, and I'm going to stamp this right here. Let me put a piece of paper so I can practice. Always practice. I like to practice with my photopolymer stamp sets. And this one says, just a note to say. Okay, so I'm gonna practice. Okay, just a note to say, and we're gonna put it right here at the toppy. Right there, just a note to say, so pretty. Perfect, okay, and maybe I shouldn't close it, but I'm gonna bring a little bit of tape right here, and I'm gonna put my note inside that cute little typewriter. Who is in love with the typewriters? You know what? I am tempted to, just because of the typewriters, get a refill. Are they still available? I so hope so. I don't know if they are. I hope they are. They are gorgeous. So I'm going to put it right there. I just put a little bit of tape behind it, okay, so that it doesn't fall. That is my take on it. Now what I will do is that I will be stamping the sign design. Remember the new one that is coming on Wednesday. I love it because you can put it with any papers. I love pretty paper shares. So I'm going to be putting this with a lot of my papers, and I love it because it's a nice stamp. Now, let me see how I did my other one. Did I do it this way? Yeah, I think I use, you know what? I think I can use this one, but I think I use the Misty Moonlight just because this particular paper comes with that color, and I wanted to have a bit of a difference on the inks, on the different blues. So I'm gonna come here and just stamp down. Okay, I have a nice line design around it. Love that. And now I'm going to teach you something that I decided to do with this because I wanted to go on the inside and kind of pop even more. So I'm going to come here on the center. I think you're watching there with me. I hope I'm doing it right. and we're gonna pop it out. So that's gonna be one of my, and this is cloud cover and is one of the colors that is on this paper. That's why I decided to use this. Now I'm gonna get some white out. So let me get some white whenever I find it. Where is my white cardstock? No idea. Well, I just bought new one, so let me open the new one because I don't know where I put my white cardstock. Where is my white cardstock, Lord? I have no idea. I'm like looking around thinking, where's my white cardstock? Okay, so no problem. We are going to cut a little bit of this cardstock. I'm going to cut about 1 inch or so of it. Actually, I think I'll cut about 1 inch. It's about that. Okay, so this is a cuckoo crazy idea Jessica came up with. But I thought that if I cut about 1 inch, and then I put this on the inside, you see, so I'm just putting it right here. It's out there, and I'm gonna put it right there and kind of go on the inside like this. Then what I could do is I can measure it, and right now it's like 2 1/4. I want this to be 1 3/4, so I'm gonna go 1/4 less on this side. Then I'm gonna turn it the other way, and I'm gonna make it 1 3/4. I know you don't even know what I'm doing, but I'll show you. My goal is that this is going to go inside of this, like so. Okay, so that I have something that kind of pops even more on my card. So the size, the length of this is 1 3/4, but then I made it 1 inch long strip to put it inside and made that curve at the top. Okay, so now let's stamp this part, which is the fun part. Okay, we're going to be stamping this. The first thing I will do is that I will bring my petal pink. Okay, and I will bring my flowers, which are somewhere over the rainbow, and they are in use, so I'm gonna need to wash them. Let me clean them real quick. Okay, looks like I think my circles are from 2016. Well, who knows? Maybe we have exactly the same circles. I don't remember where are these from, but they work, right? Okay, so we have this, and what I plan to do now is I will take some of that petal pink that coordinates with everything we're doing, and I will stamp it right here. Very, very cute. And then I will stamp a little bit right here. Okay, let me show you what we did. Right like that, okay? And then my thing says just a note to say, and in this case, we are going to say, you are loved. So now I'm going to get my secret C because I want it to pop, and I'm gonna put it on top of this one, okay? So I'm gonna get my secret C. I'm gonna stamp, you are loved. I really like this stamp set. It has such beautiful friendship messages, and we need that. We need those, come on. Okay, so I'm gonna put a little bit of glue dots behind here. We're almost done with the card. Don't get me wrong. We're almost there, but I'm enjoying this process. I hope you are as well. And if you need to leave, I understand. Go ahead. I have a message coming very soon, but I want you to be able to enjoy it and not be in a rush. So if you have to go and come back, that is fine as well. Okay, so we're gonna put that there, and I think we pretty much have this almost ready. So I'm gonna put a bunch of these ones behind it because we are going to position our pretty extra. I call it extra because the card already has one. The card that came with the paper pumpkin kit, so you can use this ones for other cards, right? And we are kind of making it shine with this other paper. So if you have papers that sort of coordinate with the paper pumpkin kit, use them. And if you have been doing paper shares with me, then you do have this kintsugi or whatever it's called. I'm sure you have it. So I'm gonna put this one right here. Let me close it. I'll put it right there. Okay, and then this is gonna come right here. So what I'll do is that I'll use some more dimensionals on this one because this is the one that helps the card, this little circle, stand really neat. Okay, so we're using many of my mini dimensionals because I happen to have a bunch of them, and that is really nice. I so hope that you try this card, and you can tag me, you can tag Faith on Facebook if you have her. She's gonna love seeing them all go crazy. Well, you are also creative, so I don't have a doubt that your cards are going to be even better than mine. I love it. I love when you create things that are out of the box, and this is working so nice. Now, I'm going to close this for a sec, and I'm going to put some of these flowers where they go. But this particular paper came with this beautiful flower, so I'm going to cut it because it has Lost Lagoon, which is actually the color of the typewriter. The typewriter has some Lost Lagoon in it. That's just one of my favorite colors. Pretty Peacock is like right at the top. Petal Pink, Lost Lagoon. Hello, what can go wrong? All the colors I'm working with today. The Lord is good. I'm very happy. And this is a gorgeous paper, and all the images are cuttable also by dies. I don't happen to own the dies. Not at this point, so I will use my scissors, and I don't mind, so I'm doing that. Now, if you have your dies, go ahead and cut some of these flowers out and embellish it a little bit more. So this is just a teeny bit more of a Jessica style right here that I'm adding. You should be very grateful that I put no ribbon on this. But I'm either using ribbon or I'm using fussy cutting. I know, you love it. You love it. Some of you do, come on. Be honest. Some of you do. I know some of you don't say it too loud. I know you're like, I can see your face. I can see it on my imagination going, that's not me. I'm going to use my dies. Yes, and that's what they're for. So you use them. That is fine. Otherwise, just try to find a young girl or someone that will cut for you a bunch of little things. That would be really nice. Okay, so we have all these little ones in here. I think I'm going to put my camera a little closer so you see what I'm doing right there. And I have some of these ones as well. Okay, so I will be putting this one with dimensionals again. Where did I put them? Not there. Where did I put my dimensionals? Do you see them? I moved them. I just did. I moved them. I know I did. And now I don't know where I put them. Oh, Jess, come on. You don't even know where you put your stuff. I was just using the dimensionals. This happens in every single video. Such a waste of my time. Come on. I don't know where to put them. Okay, I found new ones. Peace, calling all to peace. The Lord is with us. He gave us peace in the midst of a little bit of frustration. But if you are like me, you are so enjoying making this card today with me. This is all so much fun and so beautiful. So I'm just putting some of this in here. Yep, I have this right here. Actually, I'm going to put it the other way around like this. I like that. And then this one's, I'm going to put two dimensionals. One here and one here. Ah! It went away. One here, one here. Nope, it went away. It really disappeared. Must be stuck to my finger or my blouse or something. Let me see. I'll put this right here. Then this one is going to go right there. I really like that. And then I will take a glue dot and I will put one of these ones that is so pretty. Just bringing that gold from the paper, right? I'll bring the gold from the paper out. Lord is so good and so faithful. And I'll put it right here. So that will be so pretty. And I guess I should stick this to there. To the paper at some point, right? I should totally stick it. So we're gonna do that now. Okay, so let's stick this to my card. It's gonna go right here, right there. You can put it right in the center if you wish. I kind of like it there. And then it goes like this and it stands like that. What do you think? Isn't that pretty? It's so nice. Now this side, I think what I'll do is that I'll actually stamp on it. The other card that I made, I actually made another circle, but I think I can stamp because my magnet is down here. So I'll stamp in there and I won't be shaken. The Lord is with me. If anything weird happens, then I'll just redo it. But I don't think anything weird is gonna happen. Is that okay? Amen. Okay, so let's put this right here. We're gonna pray that it comes out gorgeous. Okay, I'm cleaning this because I don't remember if it has anything. I hope it doesn't. And we are just going to stamp this. I can see that I'm way too close on the camera, so you can't see what I'm doing. gonna go here. Let me close this for a second. Put it right there. Okay. Oh, that is so cute. Punch, punch, punch. So it's a nice punch right there. And then I'm going to bring one more. I have this very nice sentiment that says, I'll show it to you. It says, where am I? You're simply the best. So why did I close this? I don't know. I was not thinking. Okay, here I go. I'm enjoying this today, ladies. Ah, so pretty. Okay, last but not least, we're gonna put some of those gold flowers with some glue dots, and then our card is going to be ready and done. Isn't that nice? So the first one that I'm gonna use, I'm gonna put it right by the sentiment right here. Okay, and then I like the rule of 3, so I'm gonna grab another one and I'm gonna put it where these big ones are. Okay, like right there. And then I'm gonna get another one. And I love bringing these little flowers from the dies because it kind of makes it go together with the paper. The paper has such beautiful gold foil. Okay, and this was one of my beautiful, beautiful pre-paper shares. Ooh, look at that. Yay, look how pretty. What do you think? Do you like it? I'm having fun. I really like the just a note to say you are loved. So you can certainly just open it like that and look at it. What I thought is you can also close it as this. You can give it like this, and you could have that other piece of in this case, you can certainly just write here, or you can use another piece of white 4-inch square and put it behind it and do like Faith did, that put an extra message or an extra spot for you to write. But I really like this card. I was inspired by my friend Faith, and I made another one, which was my template, or the one that I tried before. These actually fit in my, they fit in a regular envelope. So I took the envelope and I put some of the flowers in there and another one of the flowers in here, and I made another very similar card, and it fits inside well because it is like that. You see, you will need an extra shipping, extra postage because it's pretty bulky, but hey, I got it totally fine. Faith sent it to me by mail and it worked out. So this is a very similar one, just different paper, same designer's paper, but different designs. You see how I did this one? So again, I'm gonna come here, and then I just put it standing like that. So very, very similar. I hope that you are inspired to use what you have. I followed the same pattern with the typewriter, and I really like how this one turned out with that circle right there. You see it? You're simply the best. And I put the circle and some beige because this particular paper has beige around here. So I thought it would be a very nice addition, and I just cannot wait for you to try these cards. I hope that you enjoy them and that you use your pre-paper shares for it. If you're not part of my pre-paper shares, you are on time to sign. Just send me an email or a message, stampablessing@gmail.com. I would love to have you. Thank you for everybody that joined. Thank you, Faith, for the idea. Thank you, Yvette. So good to have you here. Maria, Carla. Now, don't leave. I have one quick message for you. It's the most important part. It's like, yay, let's just share a little bit more the joy of the Lord and everything that he's doing in our lives. He certainly is my joy. And I was writing this morning, I have my journal right here, and I was actually, since yesterday, I've been feeling in my heart that this is so amazing how the Lord is doing new things everywhere we go. And I am excited to partner with him in the new things that he is doing. So bringing today the new products, right? It kind of fits, it goes perfectly with what's going on. And I want to read to you from Isaiah 43:19. One of my favorite books in the Bible. The prophet Isaiah, chapter 43, verse 18 and 19 says, "Forget the former things. Do not dwell on the past. See, I am doing a new thing." I love that. "Now it springs up. Do you not perceive it? I am making a way in the wilderness and streams in the wasteland. And I wonder if you are considering this time a waste. Sometimes we're living through seasons that they feel like a waste, but when you are in Christ Jesus, you are a new creation. But not only you're a new creation, the moment that you come to Christ, there is new things happening over and over in your life. And I need to ask you the question, do you know that the God that you serve is the God that is able to make all things new? And if you want him to make something new, you need to pray, my dear. You need to simply pray to the Lord. God, I want you to make my heart new. I want you to make my life new. I want you to make my home new. I want you to make my marriage new. I want you to make my children new. I want you to make new things in my life, because you know what? New things bring joy. And I could see it in my baby's face, how he received that gift from my sister, and he was so excited and his eyes wanted to bulge out and his smile was like, yay, you know, I got this. And I'm like, yes, Lord, I want that joy that the newness of your spirit brings. And I went through the word, and it says the word new so many times in the Psalms. He gives us a new song in our mouth. Isaiah, new things I declare. Oh my goodness, I call you by a new name. He has a new name in store for us. Did you know that? New heavens, new earth, a new covenant. His mercies are new every single morning. Isn't that powerful? His mercies are new every single morning, and great is his faithfulness. I love this. Love this. There's new wine. There's new tongues. There's a new creation. The old has gone. 2 Corinthians 5:17. What count right now is a new creation. That is in Galatians 6:15. In Ephesians 4:23 says to be made new in the attitude of our hearts and our minds. Put on the new self. This is a day for you to put your new self. So even if you don't have new products, even if you don't have new things right now that are happening, everything seems maybe boring or the same, and nobody brought you flowers or anything like that. Hey, the Lord has new things for you. So pray for them. God, what do you have new for me in this season? Because I want to partner with you, and I want to bring the new, and I want to enjoy it, and I want to share it with others. So this I live with you, my dears. It is a new time, a new beginning, and I hope that you are blessed by this word and encouraged as much as I am today. Thank you for being with me. Thank you for joining. I hope that you try the Fun Fold, that you check my store on September 3rd. It's going to be full of so many new things. It's really exciting. And I am so happy that God just spoke to me this word, that he is able to make all things new. Because when you and I cannot do things new, he can. And he's able and willing. You are very loved. God bless you. Jesus loves you. Get closer to him more and more. Thank you so much. I'll see you later. If you were here, give me some thumbs up. I'll be back next Monday. And surely I'll keep trying to bring more ideas in my blog and my Facebook group, Stamp a Blessing. God bless you. Ciao, ciao. Yay. Oh, God is so good. I'm trying to find where I go.